So today's event is organized by INTACH, and INTACH has always been at the forefront of historic preservation and if you talk about architectural conservation. So this is one of the many such initiatives in the past so many years that INTACH has organized, and it is a great platform for all of us to periodically come together and assess the direction in which the city is actually developing. So I'm an architect with a specialization in conservation. So today's presentation that I gave was about adaptive reuse of existing houses. And I believe that there are so many houses here that actually have the potential to be retrofitted and then they can be infused with a new life. Srinagar particularly has such a strong history with architectural and cultural traditions that have been followed for so many years. So it's a very critical time for us, and this juncture of time is the right time for us to intervene and to preserve what has been handed down to us. So I think this is something that is very critical, and I would also, it's also very heartening to see that a lot of young people today are participants in this. That means that there is definitely an awareness and sensitivity in the people, and they want to go forth and actually do something about protecting our heritage. So it is definitely a positive feedback that when you see young people investing in the future.
See, heritage is something that we all shall be very proud of, something that we shall not distance ourselves with. In the modern world, the problem is that we are all trying to find the easy approach, find the materials that are too convenient to maintain, and not look back into our roots. That has created a challenge. The challenge is that there's an identity crisis. How do we identify ourselves as Kashmiris? By our heritage. And it's not only heritage in the built form. Vazwan is part of our heritage, our language is part of heritage. Similarly, our architecture, our buildings are a very strong part of our heritage. And interestingly, architecture is the only part which leaves the remnants behind, which leaves the trace behind from where people can identify you. So we need to have these discussions, these dialogues. They're very important for youth, for newer generations who would come, because the buildings, the heritage, we are losing at a very rapid pace. I don't know how much would be left beyond this point. But these dialogues would be able to disseminate the knowledge, to take the discourse ahead and create a better dialogue.
Well, I think it gives you a good perspective about what our past is and what the present is and what the future may be. So ये एक अच्छा पर्सपेक्टिव है आर्किटेक्चर के बारे में, हमारी हेरिटेज के बारे में, which kind of they have put together, from, as Samir Hamdani was showing his own houses which were built since 1880s till now, and कहाँ से कहाँ हम आ गए हैं. Basically, we need to, at least be proud of our heritage and culture. तो जो हमारी younger generation है, they need to know what our past was. Then only they can at least try and preserve what we have presently, because the loss of our old heritage and culture and architecture